I am in need of a self-care day. Hi friends, and today I am in need of a self-care day. You saw from earlier I was looking pretty rough, and there's just a lot of things that, have been happening. Life has been lifing. I just think it's very important to take time or a day, if you're able, to realign your mind and body and just nourish yourself. We get so busy throughout life and throughout these days, and I have not been nourishing myself as much as I should have. Also, when I talk about self-care, I'm talking like no cost or low cost. And there's definitely a difference between like self-care and indulging like a spa day type thing. I guess could be a type of self-care, but for me, it's more of nourishing yourself and even having a little bit of discipline. I used to think self-care was like, let's get like sweet treats and let's go to the spa and let's do all this stuff. But listen, that gets a little pricey, and I love a good spa day. Don't get me wrong. I love a good spa day. I love going to the Korean spa. It's one of my favorite things, but I'm talking more about stuff that you can just do in your home to take care of yourself. So I normally would take a bath because I love baths, but as you saw, I took a shower because I do not have a bathtub. And I just kind of like got ready, and here is my cozy uniform for the day. Look at my little fox thing. Fox goodies, I guess. I don't know. Yes, so we have the cozy uniform on, and we are going to nourishing your body with healthy foods, playing brain games. Yes, we're going to do a little bit of skincare and a little bit of spa-like experience, but we're not going to break the bank to do that kind of stuff. And not taking care of myself. I've been exhausted. We've had some tornadoes here, and unfortunately a lot of people have lost their homes. I was very thankful. I didn't realize how close it was to my house. Let's get into our self-care day, and let's start with nourishing our body and our mind. Little like brain teasers and puzzles really help me just kind of like get my brain going in the morning. While I'm nourishing my body, I can nourish my brain. I believe my mom gave this to me, so they have them at Dollar Tree, so it's a very low cost, or you could even find free crossword puzzles online. Okay, now we're moving on to a little more of the spa skincare part. Because I haven't been doing well, I have been breaking out a little bit, so we wanted to remedy that. I have my lemon water that I made this morning, and it's just very refreshing, so I love that. And we're gonna do a little bit more skincare than I do like on a normal daily basis. So we're going to add more to the cozy uniform, and I actually didn't really plan this, but it is a fox hair pullbacker thing. My sister gave it to me. It just adds to the fox element that I'm wearing today. I'm going to go ahead and pull my hair back too, because we're going to start off with a mask, and this is like the last bit of this mask, and it is the I Do, and it's a glycolic wash off mask. It doesn't dry down, and it doesn't dry your skin up. it doesn't dry down, but as I let it sit and do its thing, I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling and like devotional stuff. So I know not everyone is like into journaling, and honestly I'm not that much into journaling, but I've been doing a lot of reading and seeing how it can help you. They can be kind of pricey, as well as like planners, and like this planner actually lets me have a place to write too. But I also have just a free journal here that has nothing in it, where you can write your thoughts down, and if you don't want somebody to see them, you could essentially like burn it and just like let it out like into, I don't know, the universe. That way you feel like you vented if you feel like you can't vent to somebody. I also read a devotional, and I wanted to like maybe take some notes to that if it jogged up something. I have added little things to write little notes and stuff down, and prayers and praises, and that does really help me just kind of like get things off my chest and just like whew. Whew. Yeah, so we're just gonna whew right now. Okay, so when I do the second part of the writing, can you take me seriously with my fox ears and like the mask on my face? One of the things that really hit me in this devotional was they were talking about Psalms 126, 5 through 6, but what they say about it is if we want God to heal it, we must be willing to feel it. And that's something that hit big with me, especially with my grandfather passing recently. That's why there was no video last week. There was just like a lot going on that I want to write down, and this is just the journal that doesn't really have any prompts or anything. I have some voice acting notes and stuff in here, but I kind of use it as just whenever I get a hit of either inspiration or something else, and I wanted to write that down and then write whatever comes to my head like about that. Now for the main event. So since I have been breaking out and do a little pore care, and since I don't drink anymore at all, why not put just red wine on my face? We have finished the spa portion of self-care day, and I wanted to do a matcha, but a mushroom matcha. So my husband bought these. Let me show you. I get these ads all the time on Instagram. This is disgusting. The mushroom coffee is gross. It tastes like dirt. But I don't hate the matcha mushroom, mushroom matcha. So I'm gonna make that. As I finish up my matcha for this afternoon, I like to put on my comfort movie. And my comfort movie is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. It's just like one of my all-time favorites. My favorite movies are the Lord of the Rings. They're a little more serious. I'll watch them, but I've seen them so many times that I can still do other tasks. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put on Harry Potter. I'm gonna finish this, and then we'll probably put my sheets in the washer. So tonight when I get into bed, it'll be all like new and clean. I will admit this part made me so mad when I first saw it, because I'm like, he's not allowed to do magic outside of Hogwarts. Why is he doing magic? I don't think they ever explained it, so. Everything is in the laundry, all the sheets and stuff, and they'll be ready tonight before I go to bed. So you cannot have a cozy self-care day without doing some nail or having a good nail sesh. I'm not gonna do my fingernails because I took off dip that I had on and they're still really thin. Going to get your toenails done, there's nothing like a spa pedicure. I do love those for even for self-care and stuff, but this is a no spend, or a low spend, so we're just gonna do it here at the house. Okay, now that I have finished my little toes, and I'm not the best painter in the world, so next up, I wanted to do a little stretch and move my body kind of sesh. De-stress, and it feels good when you just move your body. It looks like pepper. For pepper. It's Silver's. Okay, I made a little mistake. So obviously, like, I'm trying to nourish my body to help. I'm gonna do a salad with some salmon on top, and I completely keep forgetting to get salad dressing. So I'm gonna have to make my own. And I'm out of balsamic vinegar. So right now I'm thinking I've got like some olive oil and some rice vinegar. We'll see what happens. That's not bad. Use a little more vinegar. Excuse me, how pretty is this? I'm so excited to consume. Okay, so now the time has come for my favorite self-care, I guess one of my favorite self-care practices, and that's cozy gaming. And I know what you might think. I'm gonna pull out my Switch and play New Horizons. You'd be wrong. I'm pulling out my 3DS and I'm gonna play New Leaf because I actually enjoy New Leaf way more than New Horizons. Yeah, I've been playing it on and off, but I still have like my Animal Crossing town from then, and I don't know what it is about New Leaf, but it's like one of my favorites. Isabel! My town's name is Serenity.
Whoops. Okay, this was my favorite thing. I would stay there and watch it. I remember it being on the GameCube version too, but it was my favorite little TV show that came on when I was playing. I don't know why.
It's catchy. Well, the day is almost over, and honestly, like, this was so much needed for me today. Like, little things that help boost serotonin, that help discipline, that help, and especially the fact that I didn't spend any money makes it even better. So I ended up making some protein balls before coming to bed because tomorrow and this coming up week I have a bunch of doctor's appointments, and I thought that would be easy to just grab as I'm going out the door. I have been reading the Court of Thorns and Roses, my bad. So I finished the first one. I have to get hardbacks. I do not like paperback books, like, at all. I don't know, maybe I'm a book snob. Yeah, I am, because I don't even like reading like off Kindles and stuff that much. I have one, and it's like one of the first ones, or like the first or second gen. I read this, I kid you not, in like 3 days. And I have not read a book that fast since like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And when I read that, I think I read this in 4 days. But when I read Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, I read that in 3 days. And I was in bed sick with mono. So I couldn't do anything but read that. And this one just like it started slow, but like somehow I was still intrigued in a way. Because usually if something's slow, like I lose interest and I won't finish it. I don't know. Man? Okay. Are you good? Okay. So I have to say that I really did enjoy the book. Now I am on the second one, and when I read it, I have to take the dust cover off. I think dust covers are so ugly. Like I can't stand them. So I have to take them off when I read them, and then I'll put them back on. The second one, like, I like it, and there's a lot there and a lot to work with, but it's making me kind of mad because it's changing my thoughts on everything that I loved about this one. And it's just like changing, like completely like flipping it. And I'm just like, I had so many emotions with this, and now with this, it's ruining them. It's ruining them. Anyways, I mean, I guess it's a good thing. So my only real complaint is I really don't like books that are written in first person. And I feel like a lot of books nowadays are written in first person. But like, for me, I don't know what the reason is, but it actually takes me out of the story, even though I'm saying like I'm in me, because like, I don't know, I like the third person and the omnipotent narrator, like how like the Harry Potter books are written. And that draws me into the story more. It ruins like the fourth wall when it's saying like I and me. And so I am talking a lot about books and stuff. So these are just like my little thoughts. So I'm going to probably read this the rest of the night. That's all I have for you today. I hope this helped. I hope this self-care day has really helped and inspired you, possibly without having to spend a lot, and today has helped me so much. So stay cozy, my friends, and I will see you guys